Hello everyone, I am the HalfWit Brit and this is Manor Lords. So today we have a couple of things that I want to take care of. First off, over in the Iron Vale, we need more development points because this area is supposed to make armor. So the first thing we need here is basic armor making, which is just 1 point. So we need to take a look at what we need for that. So we need 2 level 2 burgage plots, which is not too difficult to get to that point. So we have that. And now just switching over to Mamusio, we're not going to grow any more wheat over here. So I'm tempted, I mean, I could keep one field, we'll see. But I'm thinking of replacing this area with burgage plots, with orchards and with vegetables, just to keep the food going. We are at 9 months of food. Fuel's doing fine over here, so it's not super urgent. And obviously we will get bread at some point once I start sending flour over here as well. So we have that also to take a look at. And finally, in the Black Forest, I was sort of looking at these fields. So obviously I planted these 2 wheat fields, the flax field and the barley fields, kind of reasonably early, because I was like, well, wait a minute, it's letting me do it. And I think I've seen what the problem is. So I was looking at this in the last episode thinking, why has it left these huge patches of land with nothing in? And the same goes here. And I think that's just because when you get to a certain time in the year, you can't plant anymore. So I think it's just where they've got up to. So I suppose that's something I should be mindful of, especially with these larger fields and not having tons of people working in the farmhouse. And I could probably do with another farmhouse. So have this one assigned to a few here. But yeah, that sort of answered that question. But for this area, it's just about making sure that we get the flour processed and we get it sent over to here, which that's the barley, and we get the barley shipped across. I have ordered a horse. Oh, I almost slipped up there, just to see if they use it and how, because I'd be really interested to see how that goes. Now, currently I don't know where the horse is, but I have ordered one. And the next thing I'm just going to do quickly, before we get on with what I've just said, is it was said in the comments to put some more roads between here just to give the traders some more options. Now, it's kind of hard to see with the trees, but there is a King's Road that kind of goes through here. And this road is just a road that I've built, and so is this. Now, I guess maybe if there was a more direct route, because maybe going this way is slightly longer than going this way and round. I don't know how the game kind of calculates that, but we can see here where that is. I suppose they may be looking at the fact it goes uphill as well. There is that possibility, but I'm wondering if where are we? So we got this road. Let me just find my bearings. There it is. So you're going from there and they're walking along here. So if we send a road this way, and I'm going to go almost as straight as the crow flies, as they say, and hopefully this is hooked up. If we bring that through here, can we? Let's see if... Oh, I have no clue if that's hooked up. I can't even see where it is now. But we'll see what happens. I forget the name of the trader. We'll just call him Joe. Hans, there we are. So he's currently in Mamusio, and... Right, that's the new road, isn't it? Is it this one? Or here? Ah, there is one here somewhere. I can't even see where I put it. Let's see if he takes this road. Let me just speed up quickly. He's taking that road. So is that the one I just put in? Ah, yes, we can look this way. No, there's the road I've just put in. Let me go back out. So it'll be interesting to see if he takes that way next time. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Anyway, enough of my gassing. Let's get on with it. So just over in the Iron Well, a couple of things have happened. We have our charcoal kiln. So if we currently look, we have food forever, basically, but only have 3 months of fuel. Now, we don't have a lot of spare people. I placed the forest hut by mistake in the last episode. We're not making any planks, to which we will need to. We have a little bit of timber, but we have Woodcutter's Lodge. So we need somebody in here. So we'll take somebody. Oh, we have no one in there. Oh, where is everybody? We'll take a forester out. There we go. And then I suppose we almost instantly need... Slow the game down there. We also need someone in here. So what have we got? Someone in the storehouse, someone in the granary. Yeah. Hunting camp makes sense because there's no berries. So yeah, there's nobody in there. That's cool. Nice. Thank you. Nice to be appreciated by the AI. So we have a firewood store. That's perfect. Now we just need to make sure that is switched off on these 2 buildings, because we want to make sure that the granary and the storehouse deal with food. Make sure it's switched off. Yes, it is. And obviously other goods. We will need to upgrade these at some point, but we need these houses to be built. They're almost there, which should start to give us, hopefully, some extra stuff. Have you actually got bread? Yes, you have. Bread and berries. But that's obviously come from elsewhere. But anyway, that is in place. As soon as we get another citizen, I will probably chuck them in here. We will start making firewood. So, did I specify? Where are we now? I'm getting all confused. Here we are. Did I specify where? Possibly not. So we'll just, if we stretch that out nicely, there we go. We'll chuck you there. Got to be mindful of the berries, essentially. Okay. We've just got to keep an eye for families moving in the Iron Vale. So we're going to have a quick look here. How are we getting on? So we got 12 flour in there. Have they finished doing the swathing? It appears so. We have some flax. That's interesting. Did we harvest flax in the last video? No, this is this is one of the comments actually. If I leave too long between videos, it's hard to keep up with where we're at. Even I can't remember. And just on that note, I am going to be uploading on fixed days now. So Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at a fixed time. Now, obviously, if I say 6 p.m, that's 6 p.m. my time, and it's not very relevant to you guys, but I guess you'll sort of get used to it. Right. So we don't need anyone in here. So we'll take those out. That gives us 4 people. And we have a burgage plot finished there in Iron Vale. What do we need? So we have another load of planks. We have quite a bit of timber, so we don't really need to worry about them. We are chopping. Actually, I'll leave the timber one going. Woodcutters, how are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we'll leave you on. I have a weird feeling I've got them chopping over here. Which is going to give them, yeah, it's a little bit further away, so I might give them an extra person just for now. Hunting camp has got 1, which is about right, I guess. Foresters has got 1. I could temporarily put an extra person in there, just to, you know, kind of keep them working. We did put a lot of burgage plots in here. And we are getting some wealth, so we could. Can we afford? What are we looking for? Where's the, yeah. Can we afford chicken? Ah, no. See, I don't know what kind of money we are making. Oh, is that the horse? Oh, it's a pack station worker. Wait a minute, Black Forest. Oh, this is the warbows for berries. Yes. How are we doing for food? Okay, that's fine. Let's actually quickly check that, because we may not actually need to do it. Warbows. Okay, yeah, we do need a couple more. This could potentially be the last trip for those. Family requests a market stall. Yeah. You don't need one, I'm pretty sure. So why is the warbows in there? Wait a minute. How interesting. That is interesting. I didn't know that would happen. I'm wondering if he's just going to the closest storage. What have we got there? So, right. Now I'm getting confused. So we've got Anna from Amusio from the pack station taking, whilst doing the warbows for berries. You're doing the same thing, but you've dropped the warbows here. But there's no berries here for you to collect, so you're now going over there to collect them. Aha, interesting. Okay. So if I had a granary here with berries, then, or even if I had berries in the trading post, let's say, they would just stop here rather than over there. That's actually really good to know, to be fair. I'm a bit confused what's going on with this horse. No horses. Have I done something wrong? Because I ordered it through here. Trader available in 14 days. So, I mean, I could order another one, I suppose, but that's a little bit strange. Okay. But at least we kind of saw something I've not seen before there. The pack station stopping at the closest available storage. I mean, it is a storage, but I was expecting that it would use the storehouse that's over here somewhere. We could put some more houses in. Are these all occupied? No, we've got a few spare, so I'm going to leave that. What was that? Oh, it's a trader. I just saw the little, like, kind of money bag. I thought it might have been a thief. We've had something added to the game and I didn't realise. We probably could do with another farmhouse later on as well, but I think with the exception of not having any... Oh my goodness, got that flour. Oh, wait a minute, we have grain, so... Wait a minute, no, grain goes into here. No, that's fine, yeah, I've got that right. We do need to send flour across, so we're currently... Let's have a nosy at what we're doing before we... Is that Hans? Hans is coming back. Sorry, Hans, there's no horse yet. I have no clue what's going on with that. Yeah, so we're exporting barley. So this is export price of 2, and they're buying it for 2. So are we making any more money over here? Let's see what happens when he walks in there. Just while I look for... Because we're currently on... Oh, was that 16 before? Maybe. I don't know if it's costing us anything. I don't know if we're making any money from this. That's something I'm trying to figure out. If you trade between 2 of your own regions, do you make any money? Because I'm not exporting to anybody else. We need to send flour. So let's see. In fact, I could put another family in here, couldn't I? Is flour under crafting materials? I'd have thought that'd have been under food, but okay. We're going to export that. No foreign trade. Ah, there's that little... Winter is approaching. There's that little kind of bag that I just saw. So this is going to cost 3. We're currently not making any bread here, but that would be a good idea at some point. So let's say let's keep 50. And we're going to send the rest over there. To be fair, that's probably overkill because I don't think they'll necessarily use all that, but we'll see. Because the population's fairly high in Mamusio. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So we have 16 and I'm not going to spend anything. Let's come back to that. And I will chuck an extra family in here. We just need to keep an eye on Hans to see which way he goes. Is he going to walk through? He is, by the looks. Well, it depends if he takes a left there. I'll see if I can catch him later on. Okay, we've done that. Food here, 9 months. See, we're kind of doing okay with food. Just got to be very careful with these wild animals. I did have this set to 15 and this one because I have 2 on here. And they had like 9 left. I don't know if you can like hunt them out of existence, but it's quite possible. So yeah, I thought I should be careful. Communal oven, we have a family in there. Yeah, that's perfect. The windmill, potentially I could get rid of that. But what I'm thinking is we will remove this field. Yes. I'm going to leave the farmhouse for now because it's not causing me any bother, is it? And we will chuck in a couple of burgage plots. Say a couple, maybe a few. Let's see how this sort of looks. Because I'm thinking of orchards. I don't want them to be... They may be a good size, actually. Let me rotate and just see which is the best way of doing this. I mean, I could go with 1. That may work, but I'm just thinking 2 slightly smaller ones. Yeah, let's try that. Let's get that up and running. They will need upgrading as well, because if we come all the way across the other side of Mamusio here, because of the storage, if you don't upgrade them, this is level 2, I could have gone to level 3. If they have a huge area of trees, their pantry fills up rather quick. So they got 75. What have they got? They've got 25, so it just gives that little bit more storage. I mean, the granary's here somewhere. There it is. Is that a small granary? No, no. Oh, it is. No, we don't need to upgrade it. I was just thinking, this is a bit of a waste of time. I may... Because he's barely any... What happens if I change this? Oh, roll tax. Lovely. Oh, we've got plenty of cash. I'm not worried about that. If I... Can I put this to... Oh, wait a minute. Am I confused here? So this is currently apples. Where's vegetables? Why? What happens if I do that? Will it give me... Aha, okay. So that's a little bit strange, that, isn't it? It gave me the option for some of them, but not the basic. Oh, right, because I'd already chosen one of those. But you can't do one of them and one of them at the same time, surely. But let's see. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. We're going to use a lot more space, so we'll do that. A new family's moved into level 3. Wonderful. Oh, these buildings are so nice. I think there's a couple more things potentially coming as well. Greg, the developer, is it Greg? I think it's Greg. The developer was asking if we wanted city walls. Not defensive ones like this, but just city walls to put around, or a butcher. And I can't remember what the vote was, but butchers make sense, right? Because we have goats, we have sheep. And I don't know how difficult it would be, kind of from a development point of view, to go from sheep to cows. I mean, essentially they're already in the game, right? So you could have a dairy farm, and also then butcher them for the steak, I guess. Right, that's kind of working now. Have I missed anything? Black Forest? No. I have a question about mercenaries. Obviously, I know they cost money to have, so I've currently got 5 groups here. I think 6 is the maximum, right? I'm not sure, but I will be putting in the Black Forest at some point a manor, which will give me retinue, won't it? So I'm a little bit unsure how that side of the game works. To be fair, this is as far as I've ever got, and I try not to watch too many other people play the game. It's not anything in the way of spoilers, I suppose, but you know, when you just sort of don't want to learn things from other people all the time. Like, it's useful to see how some people do things, but not constantly. It's nice to learn. How are we doing here? Okay, we'll take you out of there. We're doing okay for planks. I think I may build another farmhouse, just while I think about it, because I'm going to forget. It's going to happen. We would be under here, I guess. Yes. So we've got a farmhouse here. So we have barley, so we're going to have a field there. Flax. So I'm just wondering, let's see. Barley, flax. Maybe here. Because I want to take advantage of the fertility in those 2 areas, as it's reasonably high. So we may get this here just for when we get to that point. So we'll put you in there. We can't do charcoal here, can we? No. What do we need to do to advance? We need another level 2 burgage plot. I think we should do that. Maybe that's a good idea. I think we said about... Yes, we did. This one to level 2, because we have this one making ale. Because I like the fact it was kind of central. It's next to the storage. What have we got in here? Flour, grain. So have we literally... Oh, did we not have any barley? No, we were trading it. So we literally... It's all gone. Wow. We have an awful lot of berries, though. Oh, in fact, speaking of which... Okay, so we have enough bows. I'm going to keep that happening. It'd be nice to have a little surplus of bows. We've got a surplus of 30. Okay, so let's quickly stop that. We will be jumping back over to the Iron Vale in a second, but I just want to do this quickly before I forget. So send war bows. We don't want to do that anymore. We could send something else, maybe. Gambesons is something we'll possibly make over here as well. Okay, now, do we have... is this surplus? Surplus goods, okay. We could send some vegetables and swap them for berries. Well, let's do that, actually. So, can we send vegetables? I can see apples, vegetables. There we are. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think it's a fair trade, because they don't... If I'm right in thinking, we don't really... Do we have vegetables over here? Let's check the food. No, we don't. So that kind of makes sense. Oh, look, we do actually have an extra regional wealth. Or is that come from the 1 level 2 that we have? Are they taxed? Oh no, they won't be taxed, will they? Because we don't have a manor. Or can they still get taxed without a manor? Interesting. I need to read. Okay, so I just had a quick read. I think I need a manor in order to tax. So that 1 wealth may or may not have come from here. But I'm still very unsure. Let's see, has the... I don't know what's going on with the horse. So we've got 1 more day, so let's see if it just turns up. We definitely have the storage for it. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, stable space is 2. So if it doesn't turn up, I feel like I've paid for it for no reason. Anyway, let's go over to the Iron Vale and see how we're getting on over here. So we currently have no one in the charcoal kiln, but we have an extra family, so that's what we'll do. We'll put them in there. We have 55 wealth. So what have we... Is this eggs? Yeah, so we have eggs. We don't have carrots over here, but we have a few types of food. So maybe we could have a level 2. It's 2 level 2 buildings we need, isn't it? Yeah. Let me just... I might put some more houses in. I'm just thinking about doing this slightly different. I could upgrade these later on, but I sort of not sure if I want them ones to be level 2. I like the idea somewhere near the market. So if we can get... No, we're not chopping down half the forest here. Do we go with... I like the double houses. That's the thing. Yeah, I think we'll go with that because that'll give us 2 houses, and then we can upgrade and we'll to the extra house in the extra room, whatever. Sometimes it's sheds, so when you upgrade it, it becomes an actual physical building. But yeah, plus we got a little bit of space out back. We do need to consider vegetables though. What if we got you here, the mine?
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
I'm sure it is heavier than it looks. I'm just thinking the best place. Do you know what? I might put in some burgage plots here. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap here. Let's have a look at that. Is that going to uproot any trees? No. Something like that? Yep, that will do nicely. Probably 1 family again. I don't know, maybe 2. And it'll give us the carrots. I know we can make this a lot bigger, carrots, vegetables. But that'll do for what we're kind of doing over here at the moment. So we'll get that's all working. We are still in kind of winter, so not a lot's going to happen here. Fuel should be completely fine, especially now we have the charcoal kiln up and running as well. I think that'll leave us in a good space here. I was just having a think, and I'm going to move the woodcutter's lodge in the black forest from over here to here, because we have these 2 sort of really dense forests that we're not particularly going to use. I should probably remove all the logging from over here, because I know I'm going to make a mess here at some point. But I think for now we'll move this just so we're a lot closer, and we'll hook a road up. And I'm just considering the fact that we had that lightning storm, didn't we? And it burnt down quite a bit. So we have 1 well here. That's probably the only well that we have. I think it is, you know. Could chuck 1 in here, maybe? Will it allow me? Wait a minute, so that you can't. So even if you're slightly off the edge of it, because it's allowing me to build 1 there. That is really interesting. Oh, there is a well there. Okay, so we don't need 1 there. And that's someone's garden. Aha. Although we could... Wait, so we've got you. The quick save there. Do you know what? I might put it here. There we go. Job done. So they're building. Still got a few spare people. I'm just thinking for harvest time. Do we need a couple more houses? There was no... Okay, so that's what that road was there for. Do you know what? I'm going to shoot a quick road here as well. Just to... So I know not to build inside of there. Let's have a quick look. So we got this space here. The road kind of curves around. And this is just Emma fertility, isn't it? Let's just have a quick look. Yeah. Barley, rye. Yeah. So, yeah, I could build some houses in here. That's not going to make a big difference. Let's run a road thirst. I was just thinking, I do need a drink. That's what happens when you're when your inner thoughts come out. If we chuck a road through there, what is in the way? What is causing it to do that? Interesting. I have no clue what was making it do that at all. Okay, so we have you. We also have there. So maybe we can come across the back here. And I know these roads are quite straight, but yeah, it's not too bad. If we bring you, there we are, and it's a control, isn't it? There, that's the one. Okay, I've just gone with the 1 burgage plot here because I'm thinking once we have a little bit... Oh, we are getting regional wealth, so we're definitely getting some money for trading. That's good. This could be vegetables because they don't really have the source of vegetables over here. And again, it's not too far from the markets, etc. I could probably put in some more houses in, especially for this sort of area. maybe even a road sort of coming through here as well. That'd be quite nice. Mamusio. Ooh. Yes, this is one of the new places. So we were going to put in here. There's an orchard. I was literally about to go for vegetables. Now, if I'm right in thinking, I have a weird feeling that if I upgrade this, it could go all wrong. Well, I think you can only do one upgrade at a time. So I've asked it to put an orchard in, and then I asked it to upgrade for the extra living space. Let's see what it actually does, and we'll come back to that. It's just something I've noticed before, and I wasn't 100% sure it was with this building. I think I told it to do the orchard and then this additional space, and I don't think it actually works. I think one overwrit the other, so yeah, just something that I've noticed, but I could be wrong. Okay, so I thought I'd just take a quick look with regards to the horse. Now, I'm sure I've clicked this more than once now, and when we actually look, the only thing we have is oxen, and we definitely have the space, but one never arrives. Now they cost 30 and I don't have 30. Can I order one through here? No. I'm going to try, rather than ordering it through the trading post, ordering it through here once we can afford it. Because something doesn't seem to be quite going right. I don't know if I'm missing something. I know for sure I've clicked it and ordered one this time. And I feel like I did it in the last video as well. I could be wrong, but we shall see. Let's just have a quick nosy while we're here. Hands. Okay, so he is taking the more direct route. I guess this way wasn't as quick as I thought it was. Okay, that's cool. That's actually working. It does get quite busy in this area with all the trade. Do we have a horse over here? Okay, we have two horses. Are they attached? It appears they are. Carrying a rider. Oh, I mean, look, you see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. Okay, that's all working fine. Let me just chuck this up to the highest so we can see. Actually, yeah, I can see the trees are there. So, okay, just ignore me. I was probably completely wrong. We'll do the same over here as well. Another orchard. And expand the living space at the same time. Perfect. Although we will need to upgrade them to level 2 at some point. And over in the Iron Vale, how are we getting on? We have 9 months of fuel now. That's definitely helping. I don't know what are they using here. It's just pure firewood, but I guess it's a surplus. It is. And firewood, yeah, we have quite a lot. These buildings are coming along quite nice. Can we build you first, please? If at all possible. Because we need to get to that point where we can start getting to the basic armor making. What does that allow us? Is it just helmets? Enables production of helmets. And advanced gives you the what looks like chainmail, yep, and plate armor. Oh, and that's 2 extra points by itself. Okay, but helmets is a start. Was it gambesons? I think I mentioned maybe at the beginning. So we do have a tailor over here in Mambusio. And I think tavern supply. Oh dear, we're not getting enough ale. Yeah, so we are set for gambesons, but we have no linen. And linen is made by... It's over here, some at Weaver's Workshop, which is absolutely full of yarn at the moment. We could... Wow, we've got so many spare people. I might put an extra couple of people in there, because I think this is where that flax gets turned into linen. Ale. This is an issue, so... we will deal with this issue while we're here. So barley's being imported locally, and we currently don't have enough. So if I do that, I'm guessing it gives me the option of both. So we should be able to trade via both of them. Desired surplus, let's make that 100. So this is going to cost me a little bit of, in fact I can just type it in, can't I? So this is going to cost me a fair bit. But we do have some decent regional wealth. It's not really a problem. Okay, so that's that done. And do you know one thing I'm worried about is if we just zoom out, obviously the whole map is claimed currently. Is he going to just randomly try and stake a claim on one of my regions at some point? I am no way ready for that, I don't think. I mean, I have some cash, so I could potentially if they're available, get the mercenaries, but I'm just, yeah, sort of thinking we do have a fairly decent sized army, I suppose. We can create another army as well, which we will do in due course, obviously, but yeah, but without armor, it's a little bit, I don't fancy my chances. So we have a field of flax here. Yeah. Which we will... Are we trading that currently? Oh, I just had a thought. Are we not getting... I mean, we should still get the horses, shouldn't we? Wait a minute. I was just thinking maybe it's because I've not got the... where are we? On the trade section. We've not got the trade route. But I don't think that should make a difference. Are we trading the flax? No, so let's export that one as well. Perfect. Barley being exported. Okay, but we need to make sure that's imported on the opposite side, don't we? Right, we have enough. So I'm going to try ordering a horse through there and see what happens. I don't know if there's an issue with this building, just not accepting it. Who are you? And what are you doing? I can't see. I'm going to venture a guess you're not from this build. No, you're not. But this is how it should be working. Albeit he's getting slowed down by the mule in front. A little bit annoying. Maybe I need to put some like overtaking lanes in. Let's see. What was I about to do? I've lost the plot. It's completely gone. Oh my goodness. It's an awful lot of fuel. Albeit it's only, what's that, 2 years? No, just over a year. I read that as 24, not 14. So that's that done. We have the vegetable plot now in place. Yep, that's that done. How are we doing over here? We're still struck. Do we not have the timber? We do. To be fair, we could probably do with chopping some trees down. As long as I don't forget. Oh no, that is still working. Is it because we're turning them all into planks? Probably. Let's turn the saw pit off for now. I'm definitely going to forget that I've done that. Did we turn off the stonecutter camp? We did. Oh my goodness, look at that. They've completely cleared that area. Now, I do have this forester's hut. And they are out there plonking trees. I'm pretty sure that I gave them like a ridiculous area like this. But I guess maybe they're being chopped down quicker than they can be replenished. And there is one over here, which is filling in the gap on the opposite side. But my goodness, that's frightening. Can you see the little saplings maybe? Oh yeah, there is a couple sort of lingering around. So yeah, they're definitely there growing. Where are you off, Conrad? You're a woodcutter, debranching a tree. There we go. just felling the entire area. Right, what's next? Ooh, we shall go over there. So now we are, we do have the option for the backyard, but not yet. Expand living space, requirements not met. Yes, well, I guess I expected that to happen. Do we? Yeah, I'm going to put a vegetable garden in here. I'm just thinking, because we've got eggs, albeit won't be a lot. We'll have them vegetables, we'll have berries, meat. The bread will slowly wear out. That's not the word I'm looking for, but we're going to go with it anyway. I'm tempted to make the bread just here. How does that work points-wise? So we could, yeah, we have the bakery there. So I do want, let me think. So we got the heavy plough. We could go with that. We definitely want rye, so we can use rye. Irrigation. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be the 6 point. Although charcoal. Oh, I like that, to be fair. I was going to say it's kind of stressful, but at the same time, if you could just get everything you wanted or thereabouts, it'd be it just makes life too easy, doesn't it? They're taking their sweet old time. Do we need more? Not that I can probably afford one. More oxen. So I do have space. Is anyone in here? Let's upgrade that. And we'll chuck. Well, I'll say I chuck one in there. We're not necessarily going to go that way, but we've not got our horse yet, have we? No. I'm hoping this works. It's really, really, really frustrating me. You have no idea. Okay, so I think it's time that we get the mining pits in place, just because as soon as there's like people free, we're going to get to a stage where we just got a couple of people lingering around. I may as well just start kind of building up on the iron, because it is going to need to be collected at some point, isn't it, to make the armor. So if we do that, we will run a road. We've already got a road there. Is that attached? Well, it is now. And we will put you to here, and then hopefully like so, and then across. We may need storage just on this side alone for the iron, I'm thinking. And we'll have some level 2 burgage plots over this side for the bloomery. Because, yeah, the smoke and pollution isn't an issue in this game as it stands. So maybe we will do that as well. But that's now in place. Whoop, lightning. Oh no. Please don't burn down anything else. If at all possible. There we go. Fuel's looking really good. We have no planks. That's probably going to slow things down. Let's put... Did that work because of the save thing? That's my only spare person. We have no one in the oh, okay. Let's take everybody out of there. One in there. Got one in there. That leaves my spare person. Excellent. What was that noise? I heard a noise. I was thinking something's on fire. It's got PTSD from that one lightning storm. Oh my goodness. And there it is. A new month, December, and a new development point for the Black Forest. So, the decisions. Well, clearly, I could go for that because we have the flour. I've never had this before. You see, this is what interests me. Because I've not had it, I sort of want to do it. But then I want rye, which would give me, potentially, more crops to turn it into flour, which would give me... But then, that's a long old way away, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to leave that choice to you right at the end of the video, so I'll be interested to see how many people have made it this far. Where should I put this point? Do I put it into the bakery, or do I start working my way up through the orchardry to get the rye and irrigation? What do you think? Thank you very much for watching. Take care.